Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie, and we guess who we got back, y'all? We got my girl Shay. She back in the building. She was on a little vacation and stuff. Shay, how are you doing? Tell us a little bit about how
I
your vacation went, if you
am
don't mind.
amazing. The vacation was really good. I went on the Carnival cruise, and if y'all want to see my journey, you can follow me on my TikTok at ShaeSpeaks999. But it was real good, real fun. They don't owe me nothing. We went to Turkey Coast, to the Dominican Republic, and to the Bahamas. The Dominican got some fine brothers in there, honey. I said, "Oh, I'm finna bring one of them home." I ain't bring nobody home, no girl. Still single as a Pringle.
Not as a Pringle. Which place would you say you enjoyed the most if you had to choose?
Probably the Dominican, but it was mainly because that's the only place that I actually was able to learn the history of. Um, and I got to talk to a lot more of the people.
Mm-hmm.
In the Bahamas, I did get to speak to some of the people, but it wasn't as many. And in the Dominican, they were really friendly, really nice, really helpful. Like didn't care nothing about the wheelchair. They coming to give a helping hand. And to be honest, they look like us black people, which I know it's a debate between black people and the Dominicans where we be like they black and they like no we not. So I don't even want to get into that. But I'm gonna just say they look like us. And they some really nice looking people. The men and the women, both of them, they all beautiful. Even the people in the Bahamas were beautiful. However, I couldn't tell the difference between who was an American and who was a native.
Mm.
So I'm like, you really don't. You everything was kind of mixed in and stuff. And with the Dominican, we actually got to explore the island. With the Bahamas, we were just like in the little shopping areas and stuff. So I'm gonna go with the Dominican just because we were able to explore more.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like they treated y'all any differently for being like black?
Mm-mm.
It was just
Cause
like
we
normal.
had white people with us too. Like, my sister best friend is white and her fiance came with us.
Oh,
And
okay.
hmm so
Hmm.
nope, they treated us all the same.
I asked that because a lot of times we hear that
Mm-hmm.
they do and they don't like us and all of this stuff. But I know
Yeah.
I've been looking at a lot of biographies about like older um celebrities and stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
noticed a lot of black people were getting a lot of recognition and being able to really explore their art in
Mm-hmm.
a broader form instead of just playing these singular roles of typical stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I asked you personally because you're somebody currently now who just went, but this is people from the past.
Right.
And the people I'm talking about, it was like Billie Holiday and even
Oh, baby,
Dorothy
them was way
Dandridge.
different times. But
Exactly. So that's
still,
why
there is
I
still a
asked.
lot of racism in the world. So I
Mhm.
get why you said it. But I think also we were at a place like the part we were in, it was still tourist territory.
Mhm.
So I don't think we went far enough to experience it.
Right. Okay. Well, next time, make sure you take me. I know you wanted to, and I couldn't,
I
but
did, bro.
I would definitely have. We would have had so much fun together. We
Yeah,
always do.
every time it never fails.
But thanks for sharing that with us. Welcome everybody. I hope y'all hit the like while y'all just lurking. But let's go into our little topic of
Okay.
you mentioned this a while back and I said we never did go over this and it was about how we see ourselves like that perspective of ourselves versus other people perspective of us. Do you want to go
Hmm.
first or you want me to go?
You can go. Okay, I'll go.
Look, the
But
people miss you.
but the reason why I wanted to do that subject is because it was something that I was watching that made me think of that. And
Mhm,
then, cause sometimes when I watch stuff or I listen to people, it make me think. And I've been having people tell me that they want me to do what we doing right now, talk more. Cause my page is more like watching me live and
mhm,
seeing how I do things and stuff like that. Like I was trying to motivate by letting people see me.
yeah.
But now people are telling me they want me to do more like real talks, like not the motivational speeches, but like my actual opinions on life and
Like
stuff.
us just interact and talk about stuff like with our opinion, life
Mm-hmm.
situations verbally. Okay.
Yep. Because with that, okay, I remember when I used to work up there where you work right now. I
Mhm.
used to work up there, and one of the people I could not stand him, and I still feel like I hate when people say this to me because I feel like it's dumb. When they say perspective is reality, so
Mm-mm.
you mean to tell me the way you view me is what's real? Cause we used to, and we all, me, you, and another person used to get called the mean girls when
Yeah.
we were the three nicest people in there. And the crazy thing is, it was the people who wanted to be up under us, and then we wasn't allowing it, that would call us, spread these rumors about us, and call us mean girls, and say we like this. And remember, one of them lied on us when we wasn't even in the building that day, and they
And
said
it's
that.
crazy, don't mean to cut you off, but it's so
Mhm,
crazy you mentioned that and said that about them, and they said these bad things about us, but they wanted to be our friends, wanted to be
mhm,
cool with us, wanted to hang out with us, but we're
right.
considered the mean girls?
Right. It doesn't make
Blows
sense.
my mind.
And so I feel like with that being said, like you can tell somebody else something about me and their perspective of me, if they the
Mhm.
type of people who listen to what people say, their perspective about me would be what you told them because they didn't take the time out to actually get
Get
to
to
know
know
me.
me, yeah.
So how is perspective reality?
That's a good question too.
No, I don't. I don't deal with that type of stuff. And so, and there's plenty of examples I can give on that because it was. I remember it was a guy, and sometimes you do need to listen, but I'm a type of person. I'ma learn.
But
Like
we're
if
not
I
all gonna treat each other the same. How I treat you,
exactly,
I could
that's
wanna be a
true.
good person to you and someone else, but that don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily mean a automatic, "Oh, how I'm treating Shay, I'm finna treat, Billie Jean like that."
Yep.
No, like, I'm
Well, I
not.
don't have that rapport with you. I don't have that relationship with you. And then even still people who I do have that rapport with, who I'm actually friends with, I don't treat all my friends the exact same. Because
A lot
one,
of people
there's
don't process things the same way, so how can we even do that from real?
exactly, exactly. And that's
I can
why I don't
say,
treat
"Shay,
them the
you getting
same.
on my nerves." You can take it from a different way and not take it seriously versus somebody
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because the first thing I'm going to say is so. And
else.
it's funny because I was just telling my sister that I love her and I love the relationship that we have. I say
Mhm,
we argue like cats and dogs, but I don't think I'll be able to argue with anybody else the way I argue with you, and we bounce back from it the way we do.
mhm.
Girl, the other day we had a mean argument. And the crazy thing about it is we ran out of stuff to say, so we were just saying any old thing. You talking out your
Nitpicking.
ass. Now you talking out your ass. And I, girl, you
But
still
that
talking.
goes in the form of what you said prior about the reality of people and me telling somebody else about you, but they gotta see for themselves. So once you
Mm-hmm.
build that relationship and that bond and connection, then you can see how that person is
Yep.
versus me telling you this is how Shay is versus you
Yep.
getting to know on your own level.
And I just feel like it's so rare to be real nowadays to where people like me and you, we the type of people, we not listening to what nobody else have to say about the next person. We're gonna experience that person for ourselves. And if
Mhm.
we get what they saying, we go to them be like, you know what, you was right. But if we don't, we be like, I don't know what y'all did to them to make them do you like that, but they ain't
Yeah.
never did me like that.
Mhm.
But so many people can't think for themselves these days, and they go off the word of other people. A lot of people like to go with the crowd. Oh, I don't like this person, so they don't
Yeah.
like this person, so this person don't like this person. Even some celebrities, like people will watch celebrities. If this celebrity say like the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef right now, if somebody they looking at Cardi B like, oh, I idolize her, so I don't like Nicki Minaj either. And the Nicki people, what they call themselves, the Nicki people
The
looking like, oh,
stand.
I don't like Cardi B, and
Mhm.
whoever Nicki don't like, I don't like them. Like
Right.
that's following people. Like, have your own mind. Y'all don't even know these people.
Definitely some fanship go too far.
Mm-hmm.
And at that
Yeah.
point, it's like idolizing, and that's
Mm-hmm.
not good
A
to have.
sin. Mm-hmm.
I
But
ain't trying to be preachy to nobody, but definitely
yeah.
that's what it is. And not to jump ship, but to stay on that, me
Mm-hmm.
reading the Bible more and just, being more in tune with myself spiritually, I'm not into none of that.
Me
I don't
either.
even listen to neither one of those ladies. I mean,
Me
hey, do them.
either.
They got some
I
type of
used to
talent.
like Nicki when she first on Pink Friday album. That's the only album of
Mhm.
hers that I can say I did like.
Mhm.
I don't know anything really about Cardi B. I don't. When Nicki Minaj came out with what's how that song go? Zoom, zoom,
The
zoom.
Dungeon Dragon?
Did it on them. Man, I
Oh, did
just
it
did it.
all.
I hated that song with a passion. I said, this can't be the Nicki Minaj I love. And then after that,
I
I ain't
think that's
really
like
like.
the 2nd song in that album.
Was that the name of the album, Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons?
No, it's Did It on 'em.
Oh, okay. I didn't
That's
like.
another song, Dungeon
I
Dragon.
stopped liking her after that. I just couldn't get with the music anymore. I did like Anaconda, but other than that, I couldn't get it. Cardi B, I haven't really found any music of hers that I like. One, I don't even like when she said the N word because that is not a black woman. Yes, I'm one of those people who do not feel like everybody should be allowed to say the N word. I don't care. And I say it religiously, but I can do that.
Mhm.
But I don't like when she said the N word. And then two, I just don't relate to her music. And that could be a reason I don't like Nicki Minaj no more because I've
And sometimes it's the
outgrown.
delivery too.
Yep. Yep.
And you
I
outgrow things as well.
mm-hmm. Only person, well, I can't say the only person because I often say somebody who music I feel like I grew with was Zero. I feel like as I
Mm.
was growing, his music was growing and evolving. He don't sound like this super angry man no more. He sound like he healed, but he still want deep.
Mhm.
Like I'm good by myself,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying. And
I freaking
so,
love Zero, but I do not keep up with him. And it has nothing to do with his growth. It has
mm-hmm,
everything to do with my growth, and I'm just not really big on music, especially current music now,
mm-hmm,
versus how I was back in the day. So if I am listening to music, it's really older stuff because I can relate to it from back then, and I'm just listening to it because I know the songs,
mm-hmm,
and I'm just listening. I realized that too earlier. I was listening to it was a whole bunch of random songs. And
mm-hmm.
I was just like, I don't know what the heck this dude is even saying in this song, but I like the way it sound. And I said, that's bad. I didn't got to that level of how I listen to music where
Yeah.
if it just sounds like a little, like I'm chilling, I can vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like a lot of times I be driving somewhere and it's quiet. What's up, Sadiq?
Yeah.
What's up, Looney? How y'all doing?
Hey y'all. I am one I can listen to all kind of music. You know, you heard my playlist on shuffle
Yeah.
before. It's
Mhm.
all over the place. But my love, I like lyricists. That's why I like Zero because he actually
Yeah.
talking about something. I like Big Crit. That's my second favorite. I like
Mhm.
Big Crit because he actually talking about something, and I love me some Kendrick Lamar because he actually talking about something. Those
Let
are
me
the.
ask you something side though.
Mhm.
So, because we're from Texas, the South, do you
Mhm.
feel like it's harder for you to connect with other rappers outside of the South because of what our ears are normally able to not hear, but what our ears normally
Are
hear?
used to.
Yeah.
Mhm. Especially when I was younger, yeah. Cause I'm looking like, what is this? Especially if it wasn't chopped and screwed. Cause I used to
I
love me some
hated
chopped and
I
screwed.
freaking hated chopped and screwed music.
Girl, that used to be my favorite style of
'Cause I'm like, I don't
music.
know what they're saying, and I'm like, I'm getting tired of them starting the song over and over, and it's taking so long to start. I'm like, so even though I'm from the South,
Right,
born
the
and raised,
baby,
I
the way
don't
I
like
used
chopped
to
and
listen to
screwed.
some chop music, you would have thought I was from Houston. But D-Town, baby, triple D that.
Hey,
But now, yeah, when you go, but I think no, because my mama had us listening. Like my mama is like me when it comes to music. She listen to everything from
but I ain't talking
everywhere.
about like different genres. I'm literally talking
Hmm.
about like with rap. Is it hard for
Yeah,
you?
but she had us listening to Biggie and
Mhm.
Mace and
But
all of
see,
them, and
I
that's
always
all
like
New York.
Pac more. It's the tone in their voice as well.
Yeah, I like Pac more. My mama like Biggie more, and we had this debate all the time because I'm like, Mama,
That's
you don't know.
interesting. I would love to
Mm,
be a fly on the wall for that
mm.
debate. But I'd be biased with you though.
Yeah, cause Pac was that dude. His music sound better to me. I like Biggie. He was cool, but I wouldn't dare. Like, I don't even see how they was comparing him and Pac because I'm
I don't
like,
see how they was either.
it's two different
That's
styles.
like what you said when all of that stuff last year happened with Kendrick and Drake. You was
Mm-hmm.
like, they're not even the same
Right.
type of rappers. But that's like what to me with Nicki and Cardi, they're not the same. Nicki is more of like lyricists and stuff than versus a
Is
Cardi.
she? Because that's
Out of
why I
them,
stopped
yeah.
listening to Nicki. Because yeah, you right. Cardi don't be making sense when she rap either. But now, at first Nicki was, but now I don't know what Nicki be having going
But
on.
that don't mean that she's incapable. It don't mean that she
That's
don't got it
true.
no more, but that's what she came from. Like,
That's true.
you gotta keep it a buck with that one. But I don't listen to neither one of these ladies, so let's get back side topic though. I do want you to tell me because we talking about rap music like this is a rap channel.
All right.
But
But they let you know how wide ranged and educated and stuff that we are. We can tap into other different things
yeah,
and actually have a real conversation about it and not be surface level.
I agree. But I
Culture.
do,
That's the word I was looking
yeah.
for. Sorry.
But I do want to get back on topic and
Mhm.
want to get your opinion about how do you see yourself, and then tell me how do you feel like other people perspective is of you. And then I
I
go.
mean, I think I am a complex person in certain ways because when I think about me, like I think I'm the most simple, complex person that you can possibly meet. But the reason I say that is because I am simple. Like it's the little things for me that
Mhm.
make me happy and stuff. But like, I'm big on communication, so you gotta communicate to me. And a lot of people don't really like that, but some people feel like, well, you should know me. But happy. I'm an emotional person. I'm mainly happy all the time. I love laughing. I love having fun. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I'm super sweet, but people misconstrue it because you get the sweet side, but I'm very zero tolerance. So you will get a strict side of me, and some people take that strictness for mean.
You a
And I'm
straight
like,
shooter.
huh?
You a straight shooter.
Exactly. And a lot of people can't handle it. I'm not rude or nothing like that with it.
Mm-mm.
I can be if you take me there to the point where I'm like, I'm not sugarcoating
It's a
nothing.
tolerable, it's very tolerable with your honesty.
Yeah. Thank And so, that's why I say I feel like well, I am a Gemini, so there's multiple sides. So I do feel like some people get this side, some people get that side, and some people like you have seen pretty much all of the sides. You don't see me mad, you don't see me sad, but you mostly see me as a happy person. So,
Mhm.
but I feel like I can't say some people like I know my mom and them. They see me completely different than the way my friends see me. Like they see me as I snap fast. Like I'll go off fast. Like, but my friends be like, "You so patient." But it's different when you with your family versus when you with your friends. With my family, I know what I can say to you. Not even just I know what I can say. It's
Mhm.
they know how to push our buttons and stuff. So sometimes, especially you grew up with these people, you can snap off on them a little bit faster than you would do your friends.
Yeah. Hold on one second. What's up, Kalias? And Sadiq, I understand that. And that's a great thing to have. She says she don't care what other
Mm-hmm.
people think about her. That's fine. But what we're referring to is the difference of it. We don't have
Right.
to care about it, but it's true. We have people who have a different perspective on us versus what we have on ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the topic. But I do appreciate the fact that you said what you said. I mean, respect to you, but
Right. Cause
that's
I'm
not
one of
what
the
we're
people.
referring to.
I don't really care how people view me. Like, I don't really care what your opinion is on me for the most part, especially if
Mhm.
it's a stranger or something. But if you somebody I'm close with, I then do care because if you think I'm an a-hole, well, why do you think that? Especially if you close to me, why are you my friend if you think I'm a jerk?
Yeah.
But
And then it's kinda like a I don't wanna say bittersweet, but you do kinda
mhm.
gotta be a little cautious because if you just like a "I don't care about nothing," then why do
Right.
you have
How do
anybody
you
in your life?
right, exactly.
So
That's
why
why
should I
people
even be that's a good question for you, Sadiq. Well, if you don't care about what anybody thinks about you, why do you even wanna talk to me or anybody that you associate yourself with at all?
hmm
So what is it about me or other people that you do care about that you allow us to be in your life or allow yourself to be in our lives? Because you gotta
hmm
care to some type and extent. I'm not saying you don't care as far as us putting you down or saying something negative
Right.
about you. It can just be anything. I could think, "Oh, Sadiq is a beautiful, supportive young lady," or older
hmm
young lady, that mean you don't give a damn about that either? Is it a
Right.
selective thing? Like, I wanna hear more about what you said in that statement that you said. But go ahead,
And
Shay.
hey, Kalias.
He gonna be
But
like, "Let me jump on."
but yeah, I'm with them to a certain extent. I don't really care what people have to say about me.
Mhm.
Mainly if I don't know you, your opinion could be your opinion, but
Yeah,
I don't
because
need to know
it
you. So
shouldn't dictate you how you. Because I get that to an extent because sometimes you have to be that way in order to move forward in life, because if I'm sitting around worrying about, "Oh my god, how does Shay think about my
right,
eyes or my lips or my or how I'm talking
right,
or how I'm doing this type of, interaction with somebody or this work or how I'm driving," like, that's too much. I get that extent,
yep.
but it is
And
another
to
side
be
to
honest,
that.
I think about it like this: where do God see me? Because that's who matter to me. Because that's where I'm trying to get to
Mhm.
heaven.
Right.
So as long as I'm making Him happy, that's what truly matters to me. But for the people around me though, if you tell me, okay, I feel like you doing this or I'm not liking certain things, I'm gonna pay attention to that because if I like you, I'm gonna want you to stay around me. So I need to be mindful of how you feel when you're around me.
Yeah.
So that's when I say I do care in some extent, that's what I mean. And like, I care about how I'm treating you. I care about how you am I making you happy when you're around me, or you miserable around me. But at the same time, like if you constantly miserable around me, but for me just being me, I'm not actually being a jerk or nothing,
Mhm.
but you kind of can't click with my personality, you don't need to be around me. And
Yeah.
clearly I don't need to be around you.
It's the having to consistently think about it that's
Mm-hmm.
unhealthy.
Yep,
So
that
I
mean
get
I can't be myself with you. It's funny because I made a TikTok yesterday because this girl, I stitched her video. She was saying that one of her friends graduated and got the whatever diploma or
mhm,
something that she had. Like I'm gonna just say from her school. She graduated from her school, and she finally able to get into the career that she been wanting. And so they threw like her little celebration. And so she was like, and I said, that is so good for you. And everybody was like, what you mean for you? Like, what? And she was like, what? And she asking the internet, was I in the wrong for saying the for you? Like, that's good for you? And that was like, you being shady. And I said, them ain't your real friends, because real friends would know that you didn't mean anything by it. They know your
Mhm.
heart and stuff. So what are they talking about? And
Maybe it was
what
the
are
tone, but some stuff people be looking too deep into things.
Yeah, because I used to say, I use this as an example. I used to say, and I actually just said it when I said, um, yeah, she used to, I just said her little something, I can't remember. But some people used to say that too. I used to hear comedians and stuff say, little, they be saying, your little car, and your little this, and your little, but I'm a person who used to use the word little a lot, like, oh, we got our little degree, our little car. And I didn't realize people was taking it as well. My people
Mhm.
wasn't, because they know I'm happy for real. I'm always happy for other people.
And they
But
probably was using that same term too, so
right,
they probably didn't take it that way.
right. And so when people kept saying that little word, that's condescending and stuff like that. And I'm looking like, you can't even give compliments these days no more, because they nitpick every little thing. And I remember when comedians first was like, everybody's so sensitive now and stuff like that. They not lying though. These
Yeah.
days, you pretty much walking on eggshells everywhere, because you just don't know what's going to. What did I say now? I don't walk on the eggshells, because I'm just like, I don't give a damn. Either you don't love me and you going to know that I'm pure in the heart, or you just going to get from around.
I think it's about knowing, like, for them, knowing your crowd, knowing the people
That's
that you're
true.
interacting with. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, even when you do feel like you do, it's a lot of people you're around who may get offended and they just won't even tell you.
Yep.
Then if
I
they
don't
do
like
tell you,
that.
some people may get that, "Well, you being too this and that." So it's kinda
Mm-hmm.
like a
Yep.
bittersweet thing.
Yep. But I don't like if I did something to somebody and then they don't tell me,
Mhm.
because now I feel like the next thing I do, you're not gonna tell me, and then you start harboring resentment for me, and you're not even giving me a chance to fix it. I'm one of them people. I feel like if you do something to me, if it's worthy of me telling you, if I can get over it, I'm gonna leave it alone. But
Mhm.
if it's worthy of me telling you, if it actually bothered me, then I feel like I should open my mouth and tell you, to give you the chance to either apologize or fix it. But you can't fix what you don't know is broken.
You make me think about when you said that, where you have certain situations like that,
Mm,
and you could be cool with that person or not as cool with them. Does it bother you when people something like that happen, right? And they
mm-hmm,
don't wanna talk it through. They kinda just wanna brush it under the rug,
mm-hmm.
let
Yep.
time fly by. I don't really, some stuff you can do that. I can
Right.
say some stuff you don't need to have a whole depth conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But it is some stuff that you do, because
We.
then if you do, you can nip it in the butt, get it over with, because if you don't,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna keep coming back.
Yep.
Whether you bring it up or whether that person brings it up, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen, whether
Yep.
it's on purpose
Mm-hmm.
or unintentionally, because it could be y'all could be having a conversation and then you trigger it or they
Yep.
trigger it and it just comes out.
Yep.
And
I
that's because
truly
it
believe
never
that
got
too.
resolved.
It never got resolved. And I'm one of the people, especially with certain things, you have to resolve that issue, because then I'm big on, if we say we resolve the issue, and this is where you can find a problem with me. If you sweep it under the rug and you say it's okay, we cool, I don't even want to talk about it. And I say, no, let's talk about it, because I don't want to, and you say, no, we good, we cool,
Mhm.
and I trigger you and you bring it back up after you said you forgave me, now we got an issue.
It's gonna piss you
I
off.
can't, that is a pet peeve of mine, for somebody to say they forgave something and then
So, my stomach girl. So, that's never happened to you where you did forgive somebody, but then you realize later on, like, I don't like what they did, and it started to make you kinda look at them a little bit more differently. That's never happened to you? Even after y'all had a conversation? I don't know what happened to Shay. Let's see. Maybe her stuff froze up. I keep going. But that's happened to me before, and I've thought that I've forgiven somebody, but then later on something happened and it started making me look at them a little bit more differently. I don't know if I just processed it slower.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
I
hear you
lost
now.
myself.
It's because like you keep muting yourself. I don't know if I processed the things differently or I mean slower or what, but it definitely made me look at that person differently, and I'd be like, "Dang, am I wrong for this? Should I just stop talking to them? Like, what's really going on with this?" You back?
Yep. My mama called and it shut my whole phone down.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You can go ahead.
Girl, I don't even know where I left off at.
I was asking you a question though. I was saying, have you ever been in a situation, because you said this was a pet peeve of yours, but I was trying to see if you ever been in that situation where you forgiven somebody, but later down the line, the same thing that you forgave them for they do it again, or something happened to where it triggers you thinking about that again, and you start looking at them differently, and it
Mm-hmm.
bothers you, and it makes you
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to like,
It makes me detach. I remove myself.
yeah,
Because if I've done this, if I've told you and I forgave you for it, that means you know what you're.
hmm,
And this time, it was a choice. So that's why I'm like, I'll maybe talk to you about it again, but depending on what it was, ain't no more talking. I'm just gonna go and move around.
do
But
you feel like your people perspective is different because they've been knowing you since you were born
yeah,
versus your friends?
yeah. I feel like sometimes they don't, and I think this is a human thing because I
Hmm.
even think some of my friends who I've had for a long time. Have you heard that song? Let me reintroduce myself. My name is. I be want to do that so bad. Let me
Hmm.
reintroduce myself because the version of
You
me that we
grow.
know doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah.
I don't already grieved that person.
Uh-huh.
And so I do feel like it's like that. I feel like it's like that with my family. I like I got an auntie who the way she views me, like I've always been a super, and you know me, cause you tell me all the time now Shay be up, she gonna keep going until the wheels fall off. But I don't do it in the way that I used to anymore though. Like I used to be I'm in the crowd, I'm in the mix, we get crowd up in it. Like I used to be out there and jumping on tables and all kind of just wild. But I done calmed down since I was a child. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like back then I probably would have been clubbing and stuff. I don't like the club. Like even as a child, like I also feel like my wheelchair changed me a lot from
Hmm.
versus who I was when I was walking. It made me grow up and it made me grow up fast. Not only that, but I have a brain tumor that I found out I had a year after the wheelchair. It made me grow up and it made me grow up fast. So,
But
and
people should have already considered that they were gonna have to look at you differently
Mhm.
from when you were walking versus when you wasn't walking. What's up, Zay?
But I think
How are
some
you
people
doing?
don't want to because they like that version of you and they don't want to see that. Like, I feel like some people, when they look at you differently from that perspective, they look at like something is wrong with you. They
Mhm.
sad for you versus
Like
no,
a pity.
right. And it's like I think they look at you like, oh, she had to grow up. Oh, she wanna be that person, but she can't. And it's like, no,
Mhm.
I wouldn't even rock with that person if I met them today. That's
Right.
like at the core, I feel
Mhm.
like I still am who I am, but I'm not super wild anymore. I am not, oh, I want to go outside and be outside every day anymore. I love being at home. Back in the day, I couldn't fathom trying to start a garden.
Mhm.
Today, that's one of my biggest dreams. I want a garden so bad. So the me versus like that, and my auntie, like she be, but it gives you like somewhat small minded people versus some
Mhm.
people who have an expansion of a mind. Because my
The
mama,
horizon, yeah.
right, my mama, I feel like my mama see me different, but she see me the same in some ways.
Yeah.
In the way the reason why I say I feel like she view me different is because me and my mama are actually friends now.
Mhm.
Back in the day, I couldn't imagine being my mama friend. Honestly, I don't even think my mama truly liked me back then. I don't think she disliked me, but I wasn't her cup of tea. We didn't have nothing to relate on. I was
Yeah.
ghetto. I'ma just be real. I was ghetto and I was ready to be in these streets. But the thing is, but
Not like that though.
right. Cause still the me of today, I'm still loyal. Like I'm still a very loyal type of person. I still
Yeah.
move slow on food and you know what I'm saying? And I was always a good loving person. I was way quicker to pop off back then though.
Mhm.
But let's switch it to you because how do you think people perceive you versus your perspective
For
of
one
you?
thing, how I see myself, one thing, and then I'm gonna go to the other one. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I see myself as this goofy, lively person. But I feel like a lot of other people see me as a very serious person. And I don't know if for them that is how I just carry myself to them because I do know that I'm reserved in some aspects of where I just won't show it to everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I can attest to that both sides because
only reason go ahead.
hmm I get the fun, goofy version of you, but when we work together, you didn't really like. You never showed them that side. You was like, "I'm here to work," and that's it. So they all thought you were like this super serious person, and I'm looking like, "Who, Angie?" So I can see why you say that.
Mhm. And I do feel like my family do as well. But even though they've known me for as long as I've been alive, I still feel like they don't really know me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they get the part of me that I feel like I had to be in order to be in that family, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So I didn't get to be able to be goofy and lively like who I really am inside because so much stuff was going on to where I just had to be strong and serious and
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily go with the flow, but be like commanding and lead in certain
Mm-hmm.
aspects. So I feel like for me, I'm a very adaptable person. So I will adapt to the circumstances I'm in. So if I
Mm-hmm.
feel like this is not the space for that, then I'm not gonna carry myself like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna and it's a way for me to not only benefit for me, but also to benefit for those around me. So I feel like I'm doing everybody of service when I'm being what I am. I am those
Yeah.
things. I can be serious. It is a serious part of me, but it's also a part of me where it's like, don't take me serious. I'm very much so a goof head. I like to sco on people. I like to
Mm-hmm.
just laugh and have a good time, all of that. You know I'm not a person where I can't dance to save my life. But if we cool like that on the level, I twerk on you a little bit, because I did you like that. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll do that, but it's a lot of I only can count on one hand where people have seen that side of me. But yeah, but I definitely feel like it's definitely a difference of how people view me versus who I
Yeah.
really am.
Yeah.
And I used to hate it. Sometimes I do still
I
hate it.
did too.
But then other parts of me is like, well, you were only doing what you felt was necessary. This was necessary for you to be
Mm-hmm.
serious. And this was necessary where you could let your hair down and be yourself. Like with you, yes, I'm going to let my hair down because I'm comfortable enough around you for where I don't feel like I have to be so serious all the time.
Right.
Like I can be every angle of myself with you. I don't have to just be one way. But with a lot of people that I've came, and been affiliated with, I feel
Hmm.
like I can't just always I have to always be one way.
Right.
And I hate
So,
that because
do
me, I
you
don't like being in a box.
right? Do you feel like that you have a guard up when it come to people now, or and that's why you just don't show who you are, or like will they not accept it, or why do you think that is?
I feel like now no, but in the past I definitely felt like yes. But I think with age, with growth, I feel like no, none of that matters at all. It's just about what is it that Angie wants to do,
Mm-hmm.
not about what Shay think or how this person wants you to act. Like no.
Right.
What's up, my cousin Los? How you doing, sir? How is
Hey,
your
Los.
younger brother? Who younger brother? Cause
I
I'm
think
the
he's talking
youngest.
to Callias.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's how I feel. That was a good question though. You made me think about my mama ass. So this is so not on topic, but she pissed me. She pissed me off, but I didn't tell her this. I kind of just brushed it off. But she straight up told me that she likes bothering me, and that pissed me off.
I think that's my brother. Cause girl, when he used to live with me, he used to come do stuff to try to get under my skin. Just and
I
mind you,
need
she
to ask
like
why.
right. You do. My brother just
I need
like
to
the
say, "Mama, come
reaction.
here real quick."
Uh-huh. Cause
I
she
need to
there.
call her.
But and he used to jump
Look,
out and
keep
scare me
talking. I'm
cause
finna call her and get the answer, but keep talking.
okay. But Chad, how do y'all feel about y'all? How do you think people perceive y'all? Do you care about how you're perceived? Um, who talking? I like Zay. He be saying hit the like button and subscribe and stuff. Yeah, get him on track, Zay. But yeah, how do y'all feel like y'all perceive? Do you think you've changed since you were little? Do you think you still the same person your whole life? Like what y'all think about yourselves? And oh, I done got a new question for her now. You gotta turn your mic back on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So my mama, she on the phone. She finna tell y'all with her petty self on why she like getting on my nerves. Go ahead, mama.
Okay.
I like being petty with you because I remember all those times. Mama, Mama, can you take me here? Mama, can you take me there? Mama, can I
Oh,
have
it's
this? Mama,
payback.
can I have... So, yes, exactly. So now the roles have reversed. I'm her daughter and she's my mama.
Okay, get off the phone. You embarrassing me.
Hey,
Bye.
mama.
Sounded like a
She
witch.
goofy. You sound like a witch.
She's so petty. She talking about I was about to call you. How did you know? I feel like that's a lame excuse.
Whatever it is, still her reasoning.
I can't stand you.
To an
Los.
extent, it matters how people perceive you. Depending on the setting, I found out it's much more to truly love and accept yourself. Yes, that comes with a little bit of humility, courage, and a helps. Oh, confidence. Yes, yes, yes. I like Los.
Mm-mm, that's my cousin. I thought
That's
you
a
just
good
like
thing
Zay.
then. I
You
like
like them
Zay too.
all. I thought you liked Kalani. I thought you liked
I,
Chris.
you know what?
I'm just
You know what? You got a bunch of good people in your chat.
I'm saying What did
Where's
I forget?
Chris?
Where is Niecy at? That's my girl. I don't know. Chris probably sleep or playing the game or lurking. Let me text him. I ought to
Mhm.
call him and put him on blast too. You know what we should have been doing though, because
What?
we kind of being unfair. What we should have did was have certain people who do know us and ask them their perspective of us.
Mm. Let me see. Who would be at? Who would be willing
But
to get up on her though?
it's messed up because you on your phone. It would be different if you was actually on your laptop. You could have actually
Yep.
called your mama too and asked her.
Hmm. Especially
Dang,
since she already called. Dang it! I'm finna give you my mama number.
I
You
think I
call
do
her.
got it.
Oh, call
Look,
my
where your
mama.
sister phone at?
She upstairs, girl. She is not finna bring me her phone.
Look, you want me to call your mama for real? She ain't. I don't
Hmm.
want her charging me, cussing me out.
Girl, call her. She don't go to bed tonight.
I think she can't hear you, so I'm a. What you want me to tell her?
Tell her we on live and we want her opinion. Like, what's your perspective of me? Or you can just put me on. I
I'ma
talk to that
say
old
Shay wanna
head.
talk to you, and then Imma put
Okay.
well, you start talking. Why I get scared, this like when you trying to ask your friend, "Mama, can you spend a
Can she
night?"
come outside?
That part too. Hold on. Hopefully she answer, and I got the right number. I called her wrong. I don't know why it said FaceTime. Why is it doing that? People who do
Oh,
know
she
us
not gonna answer no
their
FaceTime.
perspective of us.
She gonna probably call me. Why is Angie trying to FaceTime me? You need to control your friends.
She ain't gonna answer for
I'm finna
me.
text her.
Yeah, text her. Yeah, that's what I should have said. Text her and see. I'm finna call somebody else. Hold on. We so
Okay.
unprofessional.
I sent the text. I just sent her the text telling her to answer.
Where is that number at?
Kalaya's messy. Talking about do it.
He is messy. Look, let me mute myself real quick.
Kalayas, what's Bible study about today?
Shay.
Huh?
So this is Diamond. She gonna tell everybody her perspective on me. Go ahead,
Okay.
Diamond.
Okay. Um, I don't even know what to say.
How you
Hey,
don't know?
Dime.
Like,
First of all, you gonna get us
anything.
in caught up with YouTube. Turn your background down.
Okay.
Y'all, this is my daughter. If y'all didn't know. You ready?
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
She always wanted us to shout her out. She got a whole little segment for herself.
Hmm.
I should have never ate that chicken. My stomach hurt. What's taking you so long?
I know. As much as she be talking, she act like she can't come up with nothing. And my mama said she tried to call you back, so just call her when Dime get off.
Okay.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I guess like a little intimidating. I guess people could say, and like uh, I mean, a little funny. You're not funnier than me, but a little funnier.
Mm,
Uh, what else can I say? I don't know, Mom. This is a hard question.
That's bad, but thank you. I'll let you finish laying down.
Okay.
Love you.
Well, you too.
Bye, babe.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Shay.
bye, I love you.
You too, Shay.
That's what you call a child that you raised right. I ain't tell her to say nothing to you, Shay, but she did.
Mhm.
All right, I'm finna call your mama back.
Okay.
You gotta speak up louder. I barely can hear you.
Oh, for real? I thought I was yelling.
There you go. It's good.
Oh, okay. Mama,
What do you want?
you so mean. Okay, we live right now, right? And the topic
Mm-hmm.
is perspective, like how do you see yourself versus how people see you. And I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind saying how you see me.
I don't know how I see you.
Mama, what you mean?
I mean, what you want me to say?
I'm not your most favorite, beautiful, intelligent, cultured, dark skinned,
Do you
nicest.
want me to lie? You want me to lie or you want me to tell the truth? I see you as, you're a strong person, but at the same time, you very sensitive. And you want me to tell the truth.
Yeah, you can tell
You,
it all.
you got a bad understanding.
Oh, sometimes.
You got a bad understanding and you quick to assume.
Hmm.
That's how I see you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You
Hey,
could go
mama.
back to bed.
Hey, hey, how
Thank
you
you.
doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
And I mean all of it.
All love it what?
This dude said mama just spilled the tea.
Oh,
She said you
well,
want the whole truth.
that's how I see you. You very sweet and you're a giving person, but your understanding is bad. And like I say, you're real quick to assume because I constantly have to tell you. You know how you get mad. Well, I'm calling this person. They not answering the phone. You don't know what's going on the other end of the phone.
That's true. That's true. Mama be keeping me grounded, y'all.
Definitely. But all right, mama, I don't need you embarrassing Shay no more. So you have
So you
you a
I'm
want me
good
not
to
night.
embarrassed because the truth is just the truth. Oh
you
yeah,
want
go
me
on do Angie.
Good night. I got saved. Well, damn. How you wanna you wanna combat that?
No, because I know a lot of what she said is right. Because
Mhm. But
she
I
is
told
right.
you you
She,
are sensitive, but I know she
yeah.
sees it on a whole different other level.
Mm-hmm. Like it, and then I be trying. I don't think I'm as sensitive as I used to be, or I
Mhm.
don't show it as much as I used to, or something. But I can't agree with her. I am a sensitive person. I boy, my feelings be hurt. But and she is the one who have to give me that other perspective and be like, what if they didn't mean it like that? So when she say sometimes my understanding can be bad, I know what she's talking about because she the other half of me. She the one who
Mhm.
talked me off the cliff.
Yeah. I got lucky. My mama told us why she liked to get on my nerves. She didn't tell me her perspective on me.
Mm. Yep. Zay
Look, hold
said
on.
my mother.
Imma call my mama while you read that and ask her.
Okay. He said my mother will tell you guys that I have a bad anger issue about bad memories. See, and that used to be me. Oh, honey, I used to be upset all the time. But as a grown up now, looking back on a lot of things, I realized, like she said, bad understanding. My perspective was different from a child to a grown woman. Even though I still do have some bad memories, those I had to heal from, but some other ones. And then the thing is, I'm with you, Zay, because some of their memories were bad, and the way I remember it, they act like they don't remember it that way. But then somebody will say something, and I be looking like I knew y'all knew what I was talking about. Stop lying all the time, even though they don't be lying. It's just that way they saw it, I guess.
Okay, here go my mama. Ugh. Okay, mama, don't embarrass me, okay? I love you though.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. You
Go
know,
ahead.
my perspective of you is that you you continue to um you continue to make the legacy of our strong women in our family proud, because we always land on our feet no matter what. Things might look bleak, but we always find a way no matter what. We don't like to ask people for help. We'll do it on our own some kind of way. But if we absolutely have to, we only do it with those we know we can truly trust, and they have our backs in the end. But mostly, I'm just my perspective is that she's you've been brought up around a lot of strong-minded, hardworking women, and you continue to make me proud because you do realize that if you want something in this life, you can't be a one-trick pony. You got to learn a lot of things in order to get what you want, and you don't have to settle. Never settle. If you want to a Cadillac out there, a 2028 Cadillac,
Mm.
you can go out there and get it if you want
Mm.
it. But like I say, that's how I look at you.
Okay, what's the negative?
That you can be spiteful and mean sometimes.
In what way?
Sometimes you think I'm saying something negative about you, but it's really not. It's just observation of trying to show you something that'll help you in your growth. Like, remember, I tell you all the time that the ladies at my job, they took me in and embraced me and showed me and taught me a lot of things that I didn't know, and
Mhm.
it helped me throughout my life. And when I tell you, some things that I tell you, you take it out of into a negative way, and I'm not meaning it into a negative way. That's why I get quiet, don't say nothing, just that you're going on about your business, just because we too much alike. We too much alike.
So you saying I don't like to take advice?
I'm not saying you don't like to take advice. I'm just saying some of the advice that you think that we're giving you is something negative about you. It is not
Mhm.
being a negative thing about you. It's something in a situation that you might have been in that might have been negative. But I try to tell you that there's a lesson to be learned into what I was trying to explain to you, but you took it another way, as a negative way. And it wasn't my intention for it to be like that.
Mhm. Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, mama.
All right.
Love you.
Bye
Hey,
bye.
mama.
Love you too.
Oh, Shay said, "Hey."
Hey, baby girl. Tell your sister she need to get some stuff so I can make a meatloaf this weekend.
Oh, okay. I'm going to the store tomorrow.
Bye, mama. She always trying to cook something for somebody, girl.
She
Oh
make the
Lord,
meatloaf. I do the mashed potatoes.
my mama's so long-winded, but I appreciate it. Oh, Shay, we
Yeah.
should have been we
Mm.
should have done friends instead of mamas.
Girl, cause our mom was really dug into us, honey. She's sweet, but her understanding.
My mama just said I'm strong. I be getting tired of getting called just strong.
I
Tell me
know.
I'm beautiful too.
Remember what my mama said too? She wanted the strongest people.
Sweetest too.
Yeah.
Amp,
She
that's
got
my
some good
twin.
stuff. Yeah. But she sure got a real anyway. She right. But mama right though, especially with that. I be
Yeah.
sensitive. Like you can say something to me and my feelings are hurt, honey. And
I don't
then
feel like
she
my mama was right.
yes, she was because I remember in a different live when
Don't
you
you
was
go
like,
in. Go ahead.
you
Go on and get on
said
me.
that when sometimes when people don't reach out to you and you feel like, oh, so I'm just not gonna reach out to them then, and you'll wait for them to come reach out to you, and I be looking like, what?
But that's not always true because I be thinking that and I be wanting to
And
do
then
that.
you'll do it. Yep.
So how is that?
Think it depend on the person. You can be stubborn in some ways. I think we both got that. Like we mirrors on that count because I can be very stubborn as well. And I be thinking the same thing. I ain't reaching out to a damn thing.
Yeah, ooh. You, baby. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the problem is it take me a minute to get there. And then when I finally get to that point, And
But
that's another
that was
thing.
very interesting.
It
And so, like,
was.
y'all, that was not scheduled at all. That
Mm-mm.
was right off of our
I was
mama shoulda
surprised
really
my
went
mama
in.
actually got on her.
Me too. My mom been like, "Girl, I'm trying to go to sleep." Probably because she was about to call me. I don't know why. I'm surprised
Yeah,
Diamond did too. How you
me
my
too.
child and you only gave us, what, 2, 3 things?
Right. I don't know, mama.
But
That's what we
that's
should
why
have
I
asked Di for her
said,
perspective of me too.
"Oh, hold on.
Mm,
Keep talking to the people. Read the
She
comments."
think I'm the crazy lady. She gonna time to read the comments. Ain't nobody even commented on her. Kalia's talking about hi, mom. This is the thank you. Sometimes I don't take criticism well. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the old me, I wouldn't have ate none of that my mama was saying today. The new me, like, well, I
She
can't
ready.
necessarily. Oh,
Go ahead, Dom.
Okay. I'll say,
Mhm.
um, me personally, I think Shay real talkative and like easy to talk to. Uh,
Mhm.
outgoing. Like, and when I say outgoing, I mean like she try a lot of stuff and like a lot of different perspective on a lot of things.
Okay.
Same with you. Sometimes you like back and forth with you.
Why I get the negative stuff and you saying all this good stuff about Shay and you got all this stuff to say about her, but you gave like 2, 3 things of me, and I'm your
It
mama.
was the same. It was the same amount.
No, you was prepared for Shay.
And then
I'm her favorite.
uh,
I birthed her into this world.
but you,
Mhm.
dang,
See? She don't even know me. That's what I'm saying.
Cause you know, when we kids, we view our mamas different. Like mama, that's the ruler. So
You trying to save her. Don't
nah, I'm
save
for
her.
real.
You don't wanna be and then you don't wanna say the wrong thing. She thinks she gonna get in trouble.
To tell them the
You ain't
truth.
no girl. I beat her up if she tried to whoop you.
I beat you up. I'ma sit on you.
I roll you right into the wall.
What y'all all I was talking about?
Our perspective on ourselves versus other people.
Oh, I
That's why
thought
I
you
was
about to say the
asking.
real.
Huh?
I thought you was about to say the real world.
Nah. That is the real world
Hmm.
from
Yeah.
my perspective. But all right then. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Dime. I love you, girl.
Well, you too.
Bye,
Bye
babe.
bye.
Mm-hmm. She like, don't call her back.
Hmm.
That was funny though.
Had me over here blushing. I'm easy to talk to, girl.
Well, we know that because, like you said, she can talk your head off. Y'all talk each other
Hmm.
head off. But I think she end up out talking you,
Hmm. Be talking
surprisingly.
through movies and everything. I be like, damn.
Shut
I don't
up.
know what we. I don't even know what the movie about no more. That's my baby.
She got more stuff to say about you than me. It's crazy.
Nah, I was serious when I said because our mamas, that's the ruler, because that's how I used to view my mama. And I see a lot of kids like that with their mama. Like they tiptoe or they see their
Mhm.
mama as, "Arr."
I
But
think
when
that's how she see
reality,
me too.
yep, in reality you protecting and you guiding them and leading them to the right, like you said a while ago, you should know your perspective of, like, not how she view you, but you should know how she is, how you are through her eyes or through other people's eyes, because when you look at her, you see that she's been raised, you see she's actually a really good person. And these kids, especially this day and age, these
Mhm.
kids don't have no type of respect. They bad. They don't care about nothing. And they mama be out there fighting with them. Don't care about nothing. And
Mhm.
Dime is somebody, a child. I don't even like kids for the most part. I pick and choose which kids I like. And I freaking love Diamond.
Yeah. I was blessed to be able to have a kid that's not extra and bad and do the most. I can't say
Hmm.
that. So I'm very
I've
grateful
always
and
felt like
thankful.
kids, for the most part, kids are mirrors of their parents.
Mhm.
So if she ain't
I
at
be
her doing
chilling,
them,
so yeah.
mm-hmm, she do too.
Cause I definitely, when I see her, to be honest, I see the older, well, the younger me.
Mm-hmm.
But I do see that she is a little bit more different to an extent than me because I feel
Yeah.
like, or maybe she'll grow into it more, but I feel like I'm more stronger than her. But
Mm-hmm.
I still may be not telling the truth with that because her strong may not be what my strong look like because we were
Mm-hmm.
born in different times. So
And she really ain't had nothing to be strong about. Like the stuff she's strong for is like kid stuff.
yeah. And she definitely did have to be strong for mental stuff because just like
Mm-hmm.
things that bother me as an adult with situations
Mm-hmm.
with family and things that we had to endure in, she had to at a young age.
Yeah.
So that is something. Like some kids her age, they would act out in a lot of different ways, but her
Mm-hmm.
grades never lacked and went down. She's still an A honor roll student. She's in AP classes. She's still a respectful young lady, and she's actually growing towards a better version of even the younger version of her. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm definitely grateful.
No.
This ain't supposed to be no sad
I know it still
stream.
got so sentimental, but I think it's
We
because
should have been
it's
using
done got so
friends.
deep. But something that's funny is on subject, but it's off subject. It's my sister. The other day, my mama gonna tell her a few more girls, girl. I'ma look in the mirror. She said, I'm gonna be looking at you, but I'm gonna be looking in the mirror at me because you me, girl. She told me, I know you be getting mad when I say you act just like me, but you act just like me. You dress like me, you talk like me. And I told my sister that you are mama. She be getting so mad.
And my brother said I act like my daddy.
It's a good thing you like your daddy.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I like that because my daddy, he used to
Mhm.
be thrown off.
Yeah, I don't think you throwed off, girl.
No, I'm sweet.
I am.
I'm very sweet. You is. Like, it ain't no way around it. You
Oh.
definitely is.
I'm sweet too
What's
though.
one thing about yourself you feel like people don't notice enough, but you really truly have that, um, I don't wanna say perspective, but Imma say layer of yourself?
My passion, especially when it comes to the black community. I don't think I think I get to talk, but I don't think I actually show it enough. Or just like my passion about anything in these deep conversations that I have with you. I
Mhm.
don't think people ask me the right questions to get me to that level. I remember I had an ex who used to tell me all the time, you not deep, you not a deep person. And one day I got tired of him and I finally said, am I not deep or are you just not taking me there?
Mm, honey, I think for me, it's the love that I have for people in general,
hmm
like, for all
That
people.
see, for me, I feel like it's easily seen. And ever since I was a little kid, though, and I had to learn to reel it back because some people, especially me being a naive kid, people will see you, oh, she's such a sweet person, she's such a caring person. That's the word. I used to get that so much growing up. You're so
Mhm.
caring. And I started reeling it back because one, you have not just predators as kids, you have grown predators as well. And
Yes. Mhm.
so I
I
had
agree.
to learn how to reel it back because even men like trying to date, when I had opened myself up to start dating, I remember this one dude was like, you're so caring, and it triggered me because I'm like,
Mm.
he finna try to take advantage. He finna do something. And then he asked me for some money a little while later. But that right there, that might be my answer because I reel it in and I don't show how much I actually care for society. When my mama say I'm sensitive, I'm not just sensitive in the ways of if you say something to me, it hurt my feelings. I'm sensitive to, I feel like I'm an empath. I can see
You
something
sensitive
and
to
feel it.
society. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you can hurt and then you cry. I can cry because I can feel your pain. And it's just in it's good
Okay, Los.
ways
Thank you for
too.
stopping by.
Okay, love. Good night.
I'll be in there shortly.
But yep, my compassion for people and for the world. And I remember that used to be my mama thing with me too. She used to, you can't save everybody, can't save the world. You care so much,
Mhm.
but it's not your job. And I be like, Jesus put me here for me to help people.
I
But
definitely
he
feel you on
didn't.
that.
Hmm.
I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah. I feel like I had to learn to not sacrifice myself.
Yeah, because I say that because like you, I was like that growing up. I cared a lot and I did get taken advantage of.
Me
And
too.
I feel like that's a big thing a lot of people don't know, but the people who do know, they've once have taken advantage of it.
hmm
And I kid you not, when people do get to know that side, they somehow, some way end up taking advantage of it.
hmm
And I kinda like that a lot of people don't know that,
hmm
but then
Same.
part of me do sometimes it bothers me when I have to be this, I don't wanna say stone cold mean person, but
hmm
a very, like, reserved person. Like, I don't wanna be reserved, but I learned very young age that that's something that I sometimes have to be because
Right.
of getting took advantage of.
Aw. Me too. Because and then sometimes it's like it's okay for your
Oh,
people to
thank you,
ask.
Lowe's.
Right. It's sometimes it's okay for people to ask you for things or ask me for things more specifically and stuff. But it's a difference between needing me and taking advantage of me.
Right.
Thank you, Los. That really meant a lot.
Okay, Los. I text him and tell him about it and see what's going on. Like I'ma actually take a picture of this and then show him when he do get off his live stream.
Mm. Bro, this whole time I have not been streaming this to my page.
I needed to add you. I didn't even add you.
Well, hopefully it'll just do the whole thing, the whole
It just
live and not
did.
just the part.
I hope so too. But Los, you take care. You need to get on one time with us for the one time.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna.
Yeah, cause talking in these comments, you seem like you got a head on your shoulders
Mhm.
and like you can go just as deep as we can.
And I do need a guy. Like remember before you went out on vacation, I really do want to have a debate with
Mm-hmm.
a woman and a man, and not a debate on some trying to be grimy and disrespect each other, but
Right.
we all have different perspectives. And
Yeah.
even if we, like Shay as a woman, may not feel this way, but she know a big portion of this is what a lot of women are thinking, or
Mm-hmm.
vice versa for that man. But I still wanted to do that. And
Okay.
I want to sit back and hear it because I be wanting to know.
Mm-hmm.
I be wanting to
And
know.
I love hearing men perspective, but I think it'll be good for me because I am one that likes to debate or just not debate, but just talk. Well, debate too, but
Have
also
a
talking it out.
conversation.
Right?
And
Yeah. Have.
that's why I didn't wanna do it as a 2 on 2, and I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
step back because I don't wanna just hear it. I don't wanna get in my feelings about it because if I'm debating, I might end up getting in my feelings and
Yeah.
get personal, but I know with you, you know how to be in the middle, and you know how
Separate.
to talk
Yeah.
to people where you don't offend people. I might say something that
Yeah.
might offend somebody, I'm just being real. So, but once I'm able to find that guy who can very much so articulate and be respectful,
Mm-hmm.
then I approach you with the shade, and we'll
Okay.
have some topics we can talk about that's stereotypes of, hey, this is what people think about women, and then we hear why men may think that, and then you say what's really real with that, or what you feel
Okay.
like what it is, and then vice versa. So I
Yeah,
do
I
want to have
actually
that
would
really
like that
soon.
because I'm so sick of the back and forth between women and men, more specifically black women and black men. Like the internet got it seeming like we hate each other, but we freaking love each other. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I love black men.
Me too. I love black women.
I love black women as well. Like
I
I
love
love
people in
us.
general, and I really do sometimes
Mm-hmm.
hate that we have to single it into one, ethnicity. I do,
Mm-hmm.
but we have to be honest. In reality, that's what it is. It is. We have to fight that battle first before we can make it a broad thing. Honestly,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so
Yep,
yeah,
I get what you're saying. We gotta clean up home in house first before we can go anywhere else. Yep, I feel that.
exactly.
Yeah, and right now I'm gonna just be real. Only people I really care about are mine. Not to say I don't care about them, but I'm saying I want us to clean up us and get us together before I can worry about what they got going on in their community. Now, that's not to say with the whole like ICE and all of that stuff that's going on, that I don't care about that because I actually really do. I think it's what's wrong, what's going on right now and all that stuff,
Mhm.
but
Yeah,
so I don't want nobody to misconstrue what I'm saying.
but I do want to say this, Shay. I appreciate you stepping back in as if you never left.
Mm.
And you really should still be detoxing from that long vacation you had. You didn't just go to one place, you went to multiple places. So I really do appreciate you staying on this long and even getting your mama involved as well. So thank you so much, boo. I appreciate it and I love you so much. And I love doing these with you. Like
I love
I
doing
had
this with
some
you
people
too.
come and try to take your space a little bit, and They did okay, but nobody is like Shay, so I will
What
say
our
that.
boy say on the Fire Heartbeats? You can't beat me because you ain't me.
But Imma go
Uh,
ahead. We're gonna go
and
ahead.
what he's like, I'm Eddie Kane, and these are the temptations.
Oh, I love that part. That's so funny. You can't fire me.
I made this group.
Oh my god, I wish I could put that clip at the end. But y'all, we gonna go ahead and leave on this note. We laughing and having a good time. So y'all be seeing us soon. We and Shay gonna work out a
Mhm.
schedule and I'm gonna pick a guy and hopefully our next live will be the debate. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Shay. Thank everybody in the chat that stopped by. Thank our mothers. Thank my daughter. Yeah. So y'all have a good night. Love
Good
you, Shay.
night. Love you too.
Love everybody. Bye. I don't want to do the intro. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Just end it.